let me just... Yeah, let me fix this for you, baby. Much better. I mean, can we all agree that the least these bozos could have done for 25 years of this franchise is the announcement of a new chapter for this franchise?
She's got a point.
And no, honey, I don't give a fudge about Project Renee because by now we know nothing about it and I can't even tell if at this point we even care. It is confirmed that there won't be any new chapters to this franchise and that The Sims 4 will continue its endless run, and honestly, it's just so lazy. Look, if you want to tell me to suck it up, stick with the program and shut up about this because the absence of an hypothetical The Sims 5 is old news already, well, I won't.
You better believe I'm going to talk about it.
EA is a gigantic, powerful corporation that has had full ownership of this freaking title for 25 years. They even reminded us about it during their underwhelming live stream this week. The lifespan of each Sims title has always been maximum 5 years because the advance in technology allowed the developers to come up with new chapters. And no, I don't think they should keep doing this forever until we get to like The Sims 100, especially because the business model of these games always implies the release of a base game and a bunch of different DLCs. So considering The Sims 4, the worst freaking title of the franchise, has been going for more than 10 years now, I understand that many players, especially us, shopaholics, who have purchased many DLCs for this game, would feel very upset by the prospect of having to do this spending all over again for The Sims 5. I know I wouldn't be able to keep up with this again, not in this economy, baby. However, when you're a multi-million-dollar company, you don't need me to come and tell you sky is the limit, do you? So let's imagine that the special announcement for the 25th anniversary of the franchise was about the franchise's future, the real future, not Miss Renee or whatever her name is now. And let's talk about what the future could have looked like if EA's plans weren't to keep being lazy. First of all, let's assume their plan was to 1. Deliver a good product and 2. Keep the player's satisfaction as a focal point. Yeah, this already sounds like science fiction, I know. If EA was to announce a new The Sims game, let's call it The Sims 5, they would need a plan for all the players who have invested in The Sims 4 for so many years. Honestly, that's such a good perspective to use and view this because, yeah, people who have been buying things for The Sims 4 are as important investors as all those EA shareholders.
I said what I said!
I feel that if the new chapter of The Sims happened, the product would need to be revolutionary and also a different experience than The Sims 4. So EA could easily announce the arrival of a new game and also confirm that The Sims 4 will, in fact, continue to receive support and optimization. Because considering that, as I said before, people have been investing so much in The Sims 4, I agree that giving the game a final update and call it a day wouldn't sit well with the majority of the community, and rightfully so. So The Sims 4 continues to receive fixes and updates and support, while the focus from the team can shift to a new game, with a new engine, a new platform, new and different. I agree with The Sims 4 continuing to run so that players can enjoy the product they've been paying for so many years. And with that, EA could also very easily offer all players who have purchased any expansion packs for The Sims 4 to receive a discount or a trial period to play the new The Sims game for free. Honestly, that would be such a minimum effort. Again, considering that a new experience would mean moving on from something we've been consistently paying for more than 10 years. And once the what happens to The Sims 4 now conversation is addressed, there's room for the community to welcome the next chapter of the franchise, and that's where the other piece of science fiction from this video lies. But hey, can't a girl dream? The Sims 5 should in fact represent the future of the franchise, one that is well structured, built, and made with care and passion. New powerful graphics, a top-tier engine, mind-blowing gameplay with all the aspects of player customization that a sim game can have. Plus, of course, the authentic The Sims game vibe that fans like me have been missing for a long time. Storytelling should be the centerpiece of the game, while the attention to detail and small touches would make you think, oh, I've been playing this game forever and this is the first time I'm noticing this. The base game for the future of The Sims should include all those aspects Sims players are used to and want to see in the game, even if those elements were introduced in expansion packs in previous games. Family relationships, weather, pets, all life stages, and vacationing should ship with the base game already, and the next content releases should expand on the basics, and sure, why not, even add to the catalog of objects and styles. I know that if we look at The Sims 4 right now, or even if we think about its state upon base game release, a description like this one for The Sims 5 immediately makes us feel like it's too much to ask. But don't forget that a team like Paralives, which is an upcoming indie game financed by user support on Patreon, was able to confirm already that the game will never get any DLC, locked behind a paywall. So considering this, I feel there's no excuse for a company like EA to not deliver something that focuses on quality rather than quantity. The truth, unfortunately, is that there is one excuse, and again, that's the lack of care, the laziness, the freaking desperate need and desire of these big corporations to make consumers pay and give them basically nothing in exchange. I can sit here and keep dreaming about all the basic, really basic stuff The Sims 5 should include. Meanwhile, EA is so lazy they won't even release any The Sims 5 at all.
That's never gonna happen. Ever, 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 Tiffany. Ever, ever, ever in a million years.
They'll just leave this franchise and its legacy exactly where it is, to milk all they can out of it and call it the most successful game in its genre, while conveniently leaving out how it's had the longest lifespan in the franchise and how it never really got any competition, like ever. But honey, the few times The Sims did get some competitors that tried inserting themselves in the market, the products that came out were, most of the times, creative and quirky in their own way. If you haven't yet, feel free to watch these deep dives on some of these competitors from the past. And if you're free on Monday nights, you can always join me live here at the Drama House as we have some fun playing with some of those games from the past. Thank you so much for sitting through my delusion about the future of The Sims. I really appreciate it. My name is Lady Drama, and I hope I'll see you very soon.